Well, hello, friends and soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our February energy check-in, February moon energy check-in to be more specific. And yeah, I it's like 9 days into the month, and I totally uh, spaced doing the monthly energies because, I added the zodiac readings, and so I, yeah, completely left left this one out and totally forgot to. So I apologize, but I know that everything happens for a reason, and all of the messages that I deliver are always on time and when they are meant to come through. So, even though we are 9 days into the month, I am still so very happy to be doing this moon energy reading. So, the moon energy for the month of Aquarius. And so, these readings are timeless. They can because it's the February energy, it applies to any February. It applies to February in general, past Februaries, this current February, and future Februaries. So let's tune into this. So, Moon Energy, a practical guide to using lunar cycles to unleash your inner goddess by Stephanie LaFranc, illustrated by Vic O. So, let's tune into the February energy, and I'm super excited to read it. So, February is a surge of vitality. A surge of vitality. I'm super excited. So, the February full moon, the theme is benediction. And the February new moon that I have just done and I posted right before this one is about clarification. So we have already read that, and now we are going to read about the rest of the month of February. So February is the witch's moon, storm, death, the gestation period. So the storm moon is also called the death moon and is above all a time for silence. Well, is above all a time for silence, solitude, and purification. Nature appears to be sleeping and lethargic, but it is in fact already preparing in its deepest places for rebirth. You are nature's mirror. The storms during this month are spirals of energy you can use to rejuvenate. This is a moon of internal transformation and requires you to be anchored. It is a time when nature is hostile. Experience the intensity of this external bad weather in your inner place. These forces will feed the warrior woman within you. This is the time to prepare your body to gently leave winter behind and take care of yourself, because this is the only way you will be able to, in turn, take care of others. You have a duty to respond. Don't mind, I don't know how these pages got marked up. Okay. You have a duty to respond to your deepest needs so that in the future you can offer the world your generous presence. Beneath the rays of this witch's moon, take a seat and feel nature unveiling its force all around you. The furious wind is demonstrating its power. Calmly take in this energy, for it will nourish your own. You are the only person who can fully support your well being. Ask yourself how to best care for your internal ecology. Before being reborn on the next witch's moon, make sure you have everything you need to begin a new cycle. Amazing. So, the February pagan festival is Imbolc. This is February 1st and 2nd. Imbolc is a fire festival marking the great return of light. It was originally a Celtic tradition associated with the goddess Brigid, a symbol of fertility whose presence announces the return of the sun. You are closing the wheel of the year and preparing to leave your underground den to return to the bright space. Terrestrial energies are back on track. I apologize if you can hear that airplane flying over. It's a little loud, but okay. Terrestrial energies are back on track. The first flowers are appearing, and nature is preparing for the sap to rise. Bring out the real and symbolic seeds you have kept all this time during the dark period. This is a time to purify the body and living space. The ceremony of lights is found in various cultures and time periods. In ancient Rome, cities were lit with torches for the first week of February. The advent of Christianity erased these pagan rites with Candlemas, a celebration of the Virgin Mary's or Miriam's purification 40 days after the birth of Christ. But the tradition persisted, and even during this Christian celebration, people would hold torchlight processions through the streets. Imbolc was also a time to let out what had been contained all winter during carnivalesque celebrations linked to the sun. Use this time to cleanse the energy of your house, your altars, and yourself. Place candles in your windows during the 2 days of the festival. And then the smudge stick purification ritual. You will need rowan wood, a few 6-inch 15 centimeter branches of rosemary, lavender, sweetgrass, mugwort, thyme, vervain, plants you are able to harvest near your home and dry, a natural material to tie the plants together, and a pair of scissors. Prepare to make smudge sticks you will burn to purify your home and yourself. If you have a chimney or stove, burning the rowan wood is a good way to celebrate. It will burn slowly and bring powerful heat while ensuring protection. Open the circle. Take the branches and form a bouquet as interesting, as large as you like, then attach them at the base. Continue wrapping the string around the smudge stick, squeezing it together as you go. At the top, tie a knot. Use the scissors to cut off any excess string. Make several smudge sticks for your upcoming rituals. Let them hang to dry, then close the circle. All right. So, the February plant spirit is rowan. Names: the rowan tree, Sorbus aucuparia, is also known as mountain ash, sorb apple, and witch wiggin. That is so cute. Could you go grab me some witch wiggin? Yes. Oh my gosh. It grows throughout the Indo-European region from Scandinavia to India and the Balkans to Siberia. This tree loves the shade and grows near spruce forests in lower mountain regions. It blooms in May and June and produces fruits in the form of red berries in autumn. It has been used for many years to make a very fine brandy and sour jellies. Properties: rowan relieves problems in the venous system and affects blood circulation. It also has diuretic, anti-hemorrhagic, yes, anti-hemorrhagic, like your blood, keeps the blood flowing, and anti-diarrheal properties. Yeah, hemorrhagic. So anti-hemorrhagic, basic, like you won't hemorrhage. So symbolism: the rowan has a strong connection to superstition and magic. In Celtic culture, it is part of the sacred tree calendar and was planted near homes and graves to attract good fortune, repel disease and lightning, and guard the souls of the dead. It was also used to ensure the protection of herds and livestock, and animals were often blessed with its branches. Its wood is resistant but easy to carve and was used for sculptures, weaving shuttles, cabinet maker planes, and bows during the Middle Ages. Rowan wood was often used to make amulets and crosses as well. In many cultures, the rowan is believed to have the same power, life force, and wisdom as the elder tree. Whatever its form, a witch's tree or a walking stick, it gives off the same protective energy and strengthens the divination of whoever uses it in their practices. Rowan sticks, for example, were used to consult oracles. Cool. The February feminine archetype is Bridget. So, in the weekly goddess energy, she is the goddess that we reviewed today as well. So, if you want to hear more information on Bridget, of course, you can look it up yourself, or you can check out the video that I did for not this week, but the week before, because she was the energy from, I think, January 28th to February 4th. So, not the most recent. Not the most recent goddess video, but the one before that. So, Bridget. So, I love it. Okay, Woman of Flames. Bridget is a Celtic deity who spread throughout Ireland. Whose cult spread throughout Ireland. She was born with a crown of fire, incarnating the flame of life, and is associated with the pagan festival of Imbolc. With the arrival of Christianity, she became Bridget, patron saint of Ireland. As a triple goddess linked to the shamrock or three-leaf clover, she represents a woman's three ages, but is also the goddess of the forge, craftsman, art, and poetry. She is a healer and was also venerated by the Druids. One rite consisted of hanging a piece of fabric in the moonlight on the night of February 1st so it could absorb Bridget's healing powers. It was the task of the oldest woman in the home to bring in this piece of fabric and show it to the others. Every year, the same ritual was performed to strengthen the charms of Bridget's coat, which was placed on the bed of a woman in labor or during healing ceremonies. Bridget's connection to nature and fertility was also thought to influence the health of domestic animals. In mythology, flowers sprouted wherever Bridget walked, and she was responsible for the rebirth and awakening of nature, gathering the bees so they would bring humans honey. This dynamic of renewal is also found in the purifying effect of fire. As a symbol of light and return to life after the dark time of winter, fire is at the core of Bridget's cult and virgin priestesses uh, in charge who were in charge of maintaining the sacred flame during fertility rituals. Weaving and braiding were also linked to this goddess. Reeds and straw were used to form crosses with four branches in the shape of a swastika, a very ancient symbol found in many traditions that was used to protect the home from natural catastrophe. As it did for other moon goddesses, healing water held an important place in her cult, and wells dedicated to Bridget became places of pilgrimage. So it's interesting because I've been watching like different videos of like Rangoli, I think that's what it's called. Like the Indian, like when they do their designs with sand. And I've been seeing them, do the swastika a lot. And I'm just like, I love it. I love that it is coming back up for its true reasons and not the lower vibrational energy, because it really is a symbol of protection. So, yeah. Okay. The goddess of awakening. Touch your belly and connect yourself to Bridget, the fire woman. Ask her to feed the flame of your femininity. She is the incarnation of rebirth and purification and invites you to respect the shadows without which light could not emerge. You are these energies: fire and water, heat and cold, clarity and obscurity. She teaches us to respect each one and find life within this mixture. Wow. Like, as you can tell, like, I'm almost to the end of the book. Like, we made it, guys. we almost made it. Um, yeah. So, oh yeah. So this is the last, like, the end of the book. Um, I will be doing March, which will take us back to like the front of the book. But yeah. So Bridget is the feminine archetype, and yeah, February is technically the last month of the year. So amazing. And it is the surge of vitality, the right before the earth wakes up again, we are feeling the energy stirring within us. So, yeah, I definitely feel in alignment with this energy at this time, and it's amazing. So I hope you all found something interesting in this February moon energy reading. um, yeah, and if you did, then please remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I do think there's like a few more months. I think we started this last year in May, and so I think we're going up to April this year. So like a couple more months, or yeah, I think we started in June, May or June, one of them. But yeah, so I want to thank you all so very much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you, all of your support, all of the people that watch the videos. Thank you so very much if you've made it this far into the video, which I figured the ones that click on these videos know what's up. So anyways, I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Have a fantastic February, and I will see you in the next one.